here today to share with you guys some New Year's resolutions, ideas, and inspiration to kind of get you going for the 2017 year. Because we all set, some New Year's resolutions for us that last, a good solid day and a half. This is what my New Year's resolutions look like. I'm gonna work out twice a week. I'm gonna work out once a week. I'm gonna work out, period. I'm gonna go for a walk. I'll just stand out. No, you know what? I like Netflix. But I wanted to come up with ones that were interesting, were different, a little bit on the odd side, but ones that I felt like could be stuck to, things that maybe will help you to look at your New Year's resolutions in a different way, to make them more long lasting and actually ones you can stick to. Hopefully you guys like these, and if you do, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss out on new videos every Saturday. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and without further ado, let's get into this. New Year's resolution inspiration number one is to choose a word as sort of a theme for the year versus very specific goals. I find this helps me to focus more. It helps me to kind of look at each opportunity that comes up throughout the year, and I can kind of go on and see how it works against the word I've chosen for the year. Some examples that I came up with include try, focus, effort, breathe, things like that, and try and choose one that speaks to you and the goals that you have for yourself. Number two, don't pick a new food to try. Choose a food that you already love and find new ways to prepare it. So for example, if you really love cucumbers, for example, don't just do like cucumbers and dip. Try a new dip, or try making it into a salad, or pickling them, or adding it with like watermelon and feta, which by the way is really good. But I find if you choose a food that you already love and you're looking at ways to experiment with cooking it or preparing it in some way, then you're going to get into the kitchen more, you're trying out new flavors, but you're incorporating it with things that you already love, versus if you're like, I'm gonna try kale this year, and you're like, well, kale sucks. Just try and choose foods that are more healthy in some way, whether it's a fruit or a vegetable or a grain or just anything like that. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna look for new ways to cook chocolate chip cookies, but I am also gonna be looking for new ways to, experiment with sweet potatoes, for example, that I know that are really good for me. My family really enjoys them, and maybe there's some ways that I can incorporate them into foods and new dishes that my family would enjoy. Number three, I actually saw this on Pinterest and I wanted to share with you guys because I think it's a great idea, is to get like a jar, just a mason jar. It could be a box, like an old shoebox or something like that, some paper and a pen. And every single day, I want you to write down on a little scrap piece of paper something good that happened that particular day. It could be something funny that happened. It could be something great that happened at work or at school. It could be, finishing a presentation, you felt really good about it. Just anything positive that happened that particular day. Not only does it help you to focus more on the positives in your life, but also I thought it'd be really fun because then at the end of the year, you get to sit down, open up this big box or jar or whatever, and go through all the fun and amazing things that happened throughout the year. I think that'd be a really, really fun exercise, and I think I would be motivated to do this every single day because then I get to sit down at the end of the year and kind of relive all of those fun moments. So for me personally, I think that'd be a really fun experiment to try. So if you guys are gonna do that, let me know in the comment section below because I think I'm gonna do that. I think it'd be really fun. Number four is to swap or share expertise with a friend. So as a very classic example, let's say your friend really enjoys working out or, loves jogging or something like that, and you love to bake or you love to experiment with different cooking techniques, or you're really good at making like slow cooker meals. So then you make each other's New Year's resolutions that you're going to teach her how to make some really good slow cooker recipes, and she's going to teach you how to jog, or, just something like that. It could be, you're really good at bargain shopping and she's really good at doing makeup, or like anything. There's so many different things that you could talk about or do. I think this could be really fun because you'd stay more motivated because you're going to be doing this with a friend, and also it's a great way to spend more time with the people that you love. So I think this could be a really, really fun exercise and a great way to stick to your New Year's resolutions. And number five is celebrating the smaller successes in life. I think that sometimes we focus so much on the really big ticket items, getting a promotion or finishing our degree or starting a family, and sometimes we forget some of those smaller goals that sort of build up to those bigger things. And then I find when we don't reach those big ticket items, we get discouraged and then we just point blank just ignore them. And so instead, I would recommend, if you have one goal, let's say getting promoted at work or something like that, think of like 5 or 6 mini goals to help you get up to that point. So it could be, working more hours, taking on an extra project, working in a different department, things like that, and then celebrating those little mini goals as you get through them. It doesn't necessarily need to be like a big celebration. You could dance around your room to your favorite music. You could, bake some cookies and hang out with your girlfriends and like watch a show, or just, something that would be fun, that would help to keep you motivated to get to those bigger ticket items and those goals that you have for yourself. And that's everything for this video. Give it a thumbs up if you found it helpful or you got some inspiration for developing your own New Year's resolutions, and leave me a comment below with any, New Year's resolutions that you've come up with, or any of the tips that I talked about today that you're gonna be utilizing for yourself. I would love to hear from you guys. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on new videos every Saturday. I hope you're all having a great end to 2016 and have a wonderful start to 2017, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Love you girls. Mwah.